Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Ooh, do we have a show for you today? Stick around. Lots of things going on. We'll be traveling to Burwell today to visit about the Burwell Rodeo. They're all spruced up there at the rodeo grounds and fairgrounds there. We've been coming back from some stormy weather over the years. Can't stop Burwell. We'll find out more about that. That's in the 9 o'clock hour. Plus, we have guests coming in. And it's Mind Match Day today. Trying to match the mind of Jack Simpson. It's not easy.
No. But maybe today's the day.
We hope so. If Alexis Flaster answers 3 out of 5, matches the mind of Jack 3 out of 5 times, she will win $75 today.
All right.
Courtesy of Gateway Motors and the Garden Center. Going to jump right in here and tell you about some things. We got a lot of live reads as well today, so let's tell you a little bit about what's going on Wednesday. What's for Wednesday at Chapin's Interior and Square One Boutique in Broken Bow. We may be counting down until the end of summer, but at Square One Boutique, their savings are going up. Summer fashions are now marked down to 35% off. And they know the heat is still here. So take advantage of these savings and snag a great deal for summer at 35% off summer fashion starting today and continuing through the week. And they'd also love to show you their new line of furniture from Aaron and Ben, designed by HTV's Aaron and Ben Napier. They can do special orders and create a perfect look for your home. Now, I did happen to catch Lola was doing a Facebook post about the furniture. It looks really, really nice, so stop by and take a look. It's elegant and yet very, very durable, and Lola will show that to you.
Nice.
It's What's for Wednesday at Square One Boutique, 35% off summer fashions, and it's right in the middle of summer.
Don't forget, tomorrow is Market on the Square in downtown Broken Bow. They do it every Thursday through the summer, and the next Market on the Square will be tomorrow from 10 to 4. Shopping, delicious food, and supporting local vendors. That's what it's all about. And we have a list of the scheduled participants for Market on the Square tomorrow. Vendors that are scheduled to be there include Turtle Power Pizza, The Secret Garden with their veggies, also Jumping Jelly Bean Bouncy Houses for the kids, Gigi's So Perfect Creations, Something Out of Nothing, Tropical Snow and Twisted Bees, Irwin Gardens and Eggs, Jade's Beauty Bargains, Midwest Welded Art, Anna's Raspados and more, Katie's Crafts and more, Steve's Rocks, Turley Treats. Those are some that might be there on the square tomorrow. So take advantage. It is Market on the Square in Broken Bow. It'll happen from 10 to 4. If you can't make it in the morning, many of the vendors will be there until around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So get together with your friends, go out and have some fun on Market on the Square tomorrow in downtown Broken Bow.
Circle V Stitch and Post is available for you anytime. But right now in the summer is a good time to look towards the rest of the summer, fall, and next school year because Velma can put logos on shirts, hoodies, hats, pretty much anything. Your name, your club you're in, your school. Velma at Circle B Stitch and Post got you covered. She also has the letter jackets, too, personalized exactly how your student would like them. Whether you're finishing up a season or thinking about the next one, now's the time to get those letter jackets ordered. Velma also creates very special embroidered gifts like throws for weddings, memorials, or those meaningful moments you want to remember. And be sure and ask about the cowhide coaster, rugs, and table runners, each one customized just for you. Support local and turn your ideas into something that you're going to love. Give Velma a call at Circle B Stitch and Post at this number, 308-872-6173. Leave her a message and she'll get back to you.
A lot of job opportunities being posted right now on sandhillsexpress.com. You can check them all out by going to the employment page. And among the job opportunities that you will find, Callaway Public Schools is looking for a business office manager. It is a full-time position, 40 hours per week, Pay would be $22 to $25 an hour based on experience and education. Benefits package included. Business degree is preferred. It is a year-round position. And for more information, you can contact J.D. Furrow, Superintendent of Callaway Schools, at 308-836-2272, or feel free to stop in anytime during regular business hours at the Callaway School to fill out an application.
7:36. Hallelujah. Amen.
Yay.
It's raining.
Oh,
it has
yeah.
rained.
I had another dream last night. It was raining, and it was real.
That was very
Wow.
real. Thank goodness it was real. Just in time for our dryland crops. Hopefully this is a general rain. It's 41 hundredths as of 7 o'clock this morning here at the studios, and still raining at 7 when Jack measured. So I'm hoping maybe we'll talk about a half inch or more before it's all over, and there's more chances on the way. This is perfect timing, Brent. If we can get half inch, inch and a half here in this portion of July, our dryland crops, hay crops, dryland soybean and corn and that sort of thing, our gardens and our yards are going to drink it up.
Absolutely.
And it's definitely going to save the day, at least for a while, and reduce that fire danger. So hopefully you got at least what we got, or much, much more, because it was a nice rain. It came down really, really nice. So everybody should be feeling pretty good about that. Now we're going to see if we can give Alexis $75 gift. If she does not win, she's such a nice young lady.
Yes.
If she does not win, we're going to throw in a Runza prize, the pig in a blanket, and 2 tickets to the Custer County Classic Bull Riding on Monday night.
Nice.
So she'll win the consolation prize if she doesn't win the $75. So we'll put that right there so we don't forget. And wish her the best of luck. Jack's mind is, well, it's hard to match. Let's put it that way. Almost everybody that works out here's mind is a little hard to match.
I was just going to say, yeah.
Not just Jack.
Right on. I haven't even looked at the questions yet. I don't even know what was being asked. Are they kind of difficult, or it's kind of hard to tell?
It is. I'm just going to ask you to remind Alexis that she's trying to match Jack's mind.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll remind her.
Because, happen to know Alexis, been interviewing her at the fair for years.
Yeah.
And she's all grown up now. And, she's young enough that her habits may not be similar to Jack's.
I gotcha.
Let's give you a little hint there, Alexis.
Okay.
So
right.
Kind of keep that in mind if you can. All right, let's see here. Let's hear from Runza because they're our consolation prize.
I wanna wake up. The music to get your day started right.
I listen every morning.
The Breakfast Show on KCNI, KBBN.
Chad's at Runza.
Post-workout fuel.
Then you want the Cobb salad.
It got protein?
44 grams of it.
Ha, respect.
Popcorn chicken, crumbled bacon, hard-boiled egg, tomatoes, cheddar.
For the gains.
And a side of Runza homemade ranch.
For the soul.
Try Runza's Cobb salad. Available for a limited time. Because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day at your Broken Bow Runza.
It is Don Henley's birthday today. Don is 79 today, singer and drummer for the Eagles, and, of course, lots of songs that he's released on his own. So we're going to celebrate your birthday if you're having one, and Don Henley's Boys of Summer coming up. And that'll give us a chance to switch around and get Brent in the seat here to play Mind Match.
In the morning, you are awakened by the twitter of a little bird.
No, it's Dave and Brent.
I knew there was a reason I got out of bed.
It's time for Mind Match on The Breakfast Show. We've got a contestant on the line, ready to answer 5 opinion-based questions. Their goal? Match at least 3 answers with the person we recorded before the show to win the growing cash jackpot. No right or wrong answers, just thinking alike. Let's see if their minds are in sync this morning.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome to Mind Match. And on the line with us is our Mind Match contestant for the week, and that's Alexis Flaster. Alexis, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good. How are you?
Hey, we're doing good. Did you survive the softball season?
Yes, I did.
Well, you guys had a great year, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
All right, are you ready to try to match the mind of Jack Simpson?
Oh, my goodness.
Why not?
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask you 5 questions, Alexis. We've asked these same 5 questions to Jack Simpson. He's given us his answers. So your job is to try to match the answers that he gave us. Okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. How many days in a typical week do you drink coffee?
Actually, how many does Jack drink?
Yes, right. Yes. Thank you, Dave.
I'm going to say we're going to go with all 5.
5. Okay. All right. 5 days? You said all 5. Did you mean all week or just the 5 days of the week?
Just the work week.
The work week. All right. Here we go. Let's see what Jack had to say.
Question 1. How many days in a typical week do you drink coffee?
7.
Oh, man. He even drinks it on the weekend, Alexis. All right. Okay. So we missed on the first question, but that's okay. We've got 4 more to go. And here is question number 2. When folding laundry, and again we ask this to Jack Simpson, when folding laundry, how many clothing items in before you are over it and want to be done?
Let's see. For him, let's go 15.
15. All right. Let's see what Jack had to say.
Question 2. When folding laundry, how many clothing items in before you're over it and want to be done?
15.
Oh, what? How? I have no idea how you matched that, Alexis.
I don't either.
Wow. Good job. All right, so we've got 1 correct match. Let's see what happens with question number 3. Whoops. Let me hit the right button. Here we go. All right, question 3. How many minutes after arriving home do you wait before changing into more comfortable clothes?
We're going to go 30.
30 minutes. All right, let's see what Jack had to say.
Question 3. How many minutes after arriving home do you wait before changing into something more comfortable?
20.
Oh,
Close.
oh man, very close.
Oh.
All right, that's all right. Alexis, you're still alive. We got 2 questions left to go. So here is the next one. We asked Jack, what is the best fruit?
Fruit. Let's go with watermelon.
Watermelon, okay. It's a good time of year for watermelon. Let's see what Jack said.
Question 4 is our open-ended question. What is the best fruit?
Apples.
Oh. I can see that, yeah.
Well, that's a very
they're
commonly,
both good.
Yeah.
Well, Alexis, we didn't get the correct number of matches to make you the ultimate winner and win the cash jackpot, but we've got 1 question left, so we're going to ask this to you and see if you can match Jack on what we asked him for the last question, all right?
Okay.
Okay, this is our fill in the blank. So it is snow blank.
Snow cone.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Snow cone.
Oh, snow
Snow
cone.
cone.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. All right, let's see if that's what Jack said.
Question 5, our fill-in-the-blank question. Fill in the blank. Snow blank.
Day.
Oh, snow day.
Snow day.
I was thinking snowman.
Snowflake.
Yeah, snowflake.
No,
There's
summer,
a
you say
there-
cold.
yeah, that's tough. There was a lot of ways you
Yeah,
could have went with that. Well, Alexis, you did a great job. We're not able to give you the cash jackpot because you didn't come up with the correct number of matches, but we have still some great prizes just for you playing along this morning. If you want to go to the bull riding, we've got 2 tickets, 2 wristbands that'll get you into the Custer County Classic Bull Riding Monday at the Custer County Fair. And we're also going to throw in a certificate that'll get you a free pig in a blanket that they serve on Wednesday at Runza in Broken Bow. So come on out and see us when you can, and we appreciate you playing.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Thanks, Alexis.
Are you coming out to the fair? Are you going to bring a rabbit?
I am going out, but I'm not going to show anything this year.
Well, still look forward to seeing your smiling face there. Take care. Thanks.
You too.
All right, there you go. Alexis Flasser, great job on Mind Match. I still can't believe that she matched on the question when folding laundry, how many clothing items in before you were over it and want to be done. She matched that one.
Yeah, that's a shot in the dark, and she nailed it.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
So thank you, Alexis. And, of course, Mind Match is brought to you every Wednesday morning by our friends at Gateway Motors and the Garden Center.
And I think the copy's over there.
I've got it.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
thank you. There's still plenty of summer left to enjoy your yard, and the Garden Center in Broken Bow can help you make the most of it. They still have a wonderful selection of trees, too, if you've been wanting more shade, color, or privacy around your home. Plus, you'll find beautiful flowers still, unique yard art, decorative pottery, and, of course, the quality patio furniture that's made for Nebraska living. You'll find them on 500 Thelma Street in Broken Bow, just 1 block south off Highway 2. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5:30. Open Saturdays from 10 until 2. It is the Garden Center, your local destination for outdoor living. Also, Mind Match brought to you by Gateway Motors. They're ready to get you on the road for life. Don't forget, they offer lifetime powertrain limited warranty. You're not going to find that at too many other places, if any. They offer it on specially tagged vehicles covered for as long as you own the vehicle for as many miles as you drive it. Also, some other things they offer. Don't forget, they offer Zurich Shield Protection, interior and exterior coating that protects your paint, seats, and keeps your ride looking like new. And when you purchase a new vehicle at Gateway Motors, you can be guaranteed that when you drive it off the lot, it's going to have a full tank of gas. Thank you, Gateway Motors. Thank you, Garden Center. They are the sponsors of Mind Match on KCNI KBBN Radio.
That's this week's Mind Match. Want a shot at matching minds and winning the cash? Get yourself in the contestant pool now. Head to sandhillsexpress.com. Click the contests button on the homepage and sign up. We could be calling you next to play Mind Match on The Breakfast Show.
Farming is a tough business that requires tough equipment. That goes for your irrigation system as well, which is why an irrigation system from Central Nebraska Diesel, your local Ranke dealer, is built to be durable and reliable. High-strength steel, superior engineering, and an industry-leading 10-year warranty on gearboxes. That is what a Ranke irrigation system is made of. Give the irrigation professionals at Central Nebraska Diesel a call today to find out just how tough they really are. Ranke, more right than rain. And Central Nebraska Diesel, your local irrigation experts.
When the job is big, you need equipment you can count on. And K&K Backhoe's ready to roll. From septic system installation and pumping and lot grading, water and sewer lines, basement excavation, concrete removal, dozer work, dirt hauling, and snow removal, K&K Backhoe has the experience and equipment to get the job done right. Need materials? They offer mud rock, gravel, crushed concrete, and fill dirt. Whether you're starting a project or finishing one, call K&K Backhoe of Broken Bow today at 872-2547. That's 872-2547 for K&K Backhoe of Broken Bow.
Here at Team Physical Therapy, we want to get you ready and keep you healthy all year long. If you are having trouble getting back into shape, call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We are highly trained in whole body injuries that you may be experiencing. Whether it's a muscle strain, shin splints, foot, knee, or shoulder pain, let your movement rehabilitation specialist get you into shape. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
7:55 is the time. Again, thank you, Alexis Flaster, for playing along with Mind Match here this morning. Brent and Dave with you in the studio, although Dave will be on the road here very shortly. You're headed to Burwell today, my friend.
Looking forward to going up to Dry Creek Western and broadcasting from there. We've been doing that for, 25 or 30 years, and visiting with the folks about the rodeo, the parade, all the other activities, the fair. They're very proud of that event because they should be, and we'll find out more about that, and also visit with Jody, hopefully about some of the specials she has. She always puts on really good specials during the rodeo at Dry Creek, so looking forward to that. I think we're stopping on the way home. Jeremy is going with me, or he's taking me, and he's got an interview that he wants to do for news on the way back, so we'll come back, and then later today try to get out to the entry activities for 4-H and FFA out at the fairgrounds and catch some more kids for those interviews, which, by the way, will be airing on KCNI Pure Country throughout the fair, and we'll be gathering those recordings, and some of those will be live during the breakfast show, and we can do that. I'll go out next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, as we have in the past, and chase some kids down and find out about their projects and what they're looking forward to for the school year and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And always look forward to that.
Yeah.
It's going to be hot.
Yeah, for the fair? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it looks like, we get a nice reprieve here yet today and then start warming up over the weekend, it looks like.
Yeah, like 100 on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't see that.
Yeah. 90, 95 the rest of the week.
Well, you know what? We've come to expect it because there's two things going against keeping it cool during that time of year. Number one is the fair.
Right.
You know, it just always seems to be hot. And then lately, in the last few years, you have the area, the American Legion Seniors Area Tournament that Broken Bow competes in, happening at the same time as the fair. And that's usually always hot. So when you put those two things together, you just kind of expect it to be hot anymore.
You really do. And the parade on Saturday is at 6 o'clock now.
Mm-hmm.
For many years, the parade was on Sunday at 2 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, right in the middle of the afternoon.
Those were scorchers. I remember working with Terry Fales from KRVN. We shared duties at the square, and Terry was a diabetic, and it was so hot, and he used to play music for dances. Mm-hmm. So he was up late the night before playing music at another location for a dance, and then he showed up to help do the parade, and he had a seizure. And so they took him to the hospital, and I didn't know what I was going to do. I was going to do the parade for the first time by myself. And Mrs. Williams came along, and
oh yeah, Bev
said, "Hey, I'll help you."
Oh wow, that does not surprise me that she stepped up.
She hopped up on the deck, and we did the parade together. That was, and Terry turned out to be okay, so all was good. But that was a memory at that 2 o'clock in the afternoon parade time. That was a hot one.
Yeah, I remember helping you guys. We would broadcast the parade on the radio, but that was before we were occupying the announcer stands. Yes. So we set up, over there, it would have been the old Jack and Jill by the police department, mm-hmm. and we just interviewed people as they were lining up in the parade, right?
Yeah.
I think is how we did it.
Yeah, we had the old, what we talk about all the time, folks, it's a love-hate relationship, but we had a piece of equipment called the Marty.
Yeah.
And it was a FM signal, a low-power FM signal that we could send from that unit to a unit here with an antenna up on the roof. Oh. And we set it up upstairs in the police station.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And tried to do the parade one year from up there like a booth looking down.
Uh-huh.
And it really didn't work. It was a little too far away from the action. But we used the Marty to do those reports. And we interview the people behind the Jack and Jill store there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, a lot of memories with the fair, and that's what it's all about, making memories, especially for the young people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And don't forget, folks, you can listen to the parade once again this year on KCNI Radio on Saturday evening. Parade starting at 6 o'clock. It's brought to you by the Tumbleweed Cafe, so you can tune in and listen as the entries go by and listen to see who's in this year's Custer County Fair. We'll do it again on KCNI.
Yeah, and you can listen on KCNI1280.com. If you have relatives who live out of our listening area, let them know they can listen online. And, of course, we have it AM and FM now on KCNI. And thanks to Tumbleweed for that. Yeah.
All right, it's 8 o'clock, so let's check out the news. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. The State Department warns Americans to stay alert as tensions between the U.S. and Iran continue to rise. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth's testimony about Iran war funding in the Senate wrapped up Tuesday as he faced pointed questions about the war's timeline and Iran's military capabilities. President Trump directed his administration to allow U.S. airline carriers to fly directly to Lebanon. The PGA and European golf tours are expanding their alliance to Asia. Matt Mattinson has this story.
The leagues announced Tuesday an agreement with the Asian Tour to provide playing and commercial opportunities while creating a path for Asian stars to join the circuits.
The Trump administration froze more than $1 billion in Medicaid payments to both California and Minnesota over questionable claims. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by KNOP, Western Nebraska Community College issued an all-clear Tuesday morning after an earlier alert warned of a person with a weapon on the Scottsbluff campus. In an update, the college said law enforcement resolved the situation and notified the school that it is safe to return to campus. WNCC said employees should report to campus by 11 a.m. Earlier, the college advised students, staff, and the public to stay away from the Scottsbluff campus. Details about what prompted the alert, including whether anyone was hurt or taken into custody, were not immediately available. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Dodgers won in the rain at Philadelphia 2-1, a two-run homer from Max Muncy. The Phillies ran into a double play to end the game. The Mets won at Milwaukee 4-0. San Diego beat Atlanta 8-3. Fernando Tatis Jr. hit a home run measured at 474 feet, longest in the majors this year. Cleveland defeated Minnesota 5-2. The Guardians back into a tie for first in the AL Central with the White Sox, who got shut out 10-0 at Texas. Cincinnati took one of the late games 4-2 at Seattle. Chase Burns, the winning pitcher, is 12-1. Houston sent Miami to an 8th straight loss 5-3. The Miami Dolphins gave All-Pro linebacker Jordan Brooks a 3-year extension worth $35 million guaranteed. He led the league in tackles last season. And Sunday's World Cup final averaged over 42 million viewers on Fox TV, plus nearly 24 million on Telemundo in this country.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Chance of thunderstorms today, otherwise cloudy skies expected. Daytime highs approaching 75. Easterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Storms likely tonight, lows of aloft around 56. Partly cloudy skies. Slight chance for storms tomorrow, highs of aloft around 78. Overcast. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
The latest models, trusted service, friendly financing. Genuine hometown business is done at Gateway Motors in Broken Bow. Visit their showroom and lots on Highway 2 in Broken Bow or tap over to gatewaymotorsbrokenbow.com to view their inventory.
Currently at our studios, a little bit of light rain yet, 59 degrees currently at our studios with cloudy skies. Boy, what a beautiful rain to wake up to here this morning. We totaled 41/100ths of an inch in precipitation at 7 o'clock this morning, so you add that to what we had already received. During the month of July, our measurable precipitation for the month now up to 1.75 inches as recorded here at our studios. The barometer currently at 30.22 and the humidity 94%. High in Broken Bow yesterday was 87 with the overnight low dropping to 60. We went a degree below that here in the last hour, now at 59 currently. And the sunset for this evening is set for 9:05. We'll continue with more after these words on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
If you're interested in advancing the world of health with innovative solutions that improve lives every day, BD wants to talk to you during an upcoming Wednesday walk-in interview day. BD offers competitive wages, a team environment, and benefits that include health, life, dental, tuition reimbursement, and more. Start your career at BD in Broken Bow. Attend the walk-in interview event July 22nd at the plant in Broken Bow and learn more about joining the team at BD.
If you've got an upgrade, remodel, or new construction project on your mind for the year, now is the time to get it scheduled with Duda Plumbing. Scott and Colton specialize in remodels, new build plumbing, and advanced sewer video inspections. They provide friendly, reliable service to Broken Bow and nearby communities. And yes, they can handle septic plumbing when you need it. Plan ahead and get on the calendar today with Duda Plumbing, where they do the plumbing.
9 minutes past the hour. Well, every Wednesday morning we visit with our buddy Mark out at Trade Winds Marina at Sherman Reservoir just outside Loop City, and he's on the phone with us this morning. Mark, good morning. How's your day going so far?
Well, it's beautiful. It's raining, and the heat kind of laid down. So
oh, man.
It's a good morning.
Yes, it is a great morning. You've already answered my first question, and that was going to be, is it raining there? Because we've had a beautiful rain to wake up to here in the Bow as well. So glad to hear it's raining there.
We're having a good rain. So.
Yeah, that's good. You talked about the heat, and, oh, man, it was hot over the weekend. I don't know what you guys got up to on Monday, but we were at 104 here at our studios on Monday afternoon. Did everybody, I assume anyway, survive the heat over the weekend?
Yeah, it was pretty warm. I had to run to town Sunday, and I seen a gopher run across the road, and I swear to God he had shoes on. The concrete's so hot.
I bet he did. Yes, it would have been a smart move on his part. That's for sure. Well, I'm sure when it's hot, there's nothing that feels better than taking a dip in the lake. So I'm sure a lot of people were taking advantage of it, even though it was kind of warm this past weekend.
Oh, yeah. We had a lot of, not so many fishermen, but a lot of people just going out and getting in the water to beat the heat,
Yeah. Well, Mark, let's transition to the fishing. What have you been hearing? I know that the weather obviously can play a factor in it, and we're kind of this week going up and down. It's hot, then it's cool, it's wet, and then it's dry. What have you been hearing from the fishermen out there recently?
Well, the guys, they're going out early in the mornings. The white bass have been hitting the top of the water in the mornings, and they've been doing pretty good. And there's a few guys going out at night underneath the lights and doing good on the white bass. The walleye, hit and miss. I mean, the guys that do a lot of walleye fishing, they're finding them. But I mean, most of the guys are struggling. And then the crappie they're down deep on the trees. Just like normal this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing really good on channel catfish. I've seen a number of, 15, 16-pound channels, 17-pound channels coming in. So I haven't seen any big flatheads yet this year, but it's a little bit early for that.
Yeah. I know that Sherman will host fishing tournaments now and again, and I know you've had some of those already. Are there some other tournaments yet to come this season, or are we kind of past the tournament aspect?
We're kind of beyond it now. The catfish tournament was here about 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago. Hell, I don't remember. All the days are kind of running together this time of year.
Welcome to my world, Mark. I know exactly what you're saying.
But but there's the lake's about 5 foot down, so there's still a lot of water. It's going down fast, though. The farmers are irrigating hard, but I mean, our water levels are a lot better than a lot of other lakes in the state, so we're fortunate with that.
Yeah, well, that's very good, and I know that's something that always gets watched is the level of the lake, and then of course, can you access this boat ramp here, or is this one still accessible? But it sounds like they're all still accessible, probably, at least at this point, huh?
Yep. We're all setting pretty good. We're fortunate this year. We had the irrigation district started filling the lake early this year, and they got it full early, and we caught the rains at the right times. So.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Hopefully, there's still some more rain to come yet this week. I think chances might still be good later today, maybe even through tomorrow. So we'll hope we get some more precipitation from above. Talk about what's happening at the marina, Mark. What do you got going on there?
We got some music this weekend. I'm actually working on a new band stage off the side of the pavilion, so hopefully I can have that done by this weekend. If not, they'll play out on the trailer out in the grass. But no, it's good. I mean, we've had a good year, and we still have a lot of people coming out, and no complaints this year. That's nothing to complain about.
Well, that's good. I think it's great that you've been incorporating the music there at the marina. I'm going to guess that a lot of people have really enjoyed that. Kind of a nice way to wind down in the evenings. And, of course, you've got a great menu that you can feed everybody at the marina. I'm going to guess that music has went over pretty good for you.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a good addition. Our assistant manager, Heather, has been kind of the one in charge of entertainment. She's done a heck of a job this year, so.
What's been on the menu, Mark? Just remind everybody. I know that there are certain days where you kind of feature different things on the menu. Take us through that, if you would, again.
Well, Tuesdays is our tacos and a bucket of beer, and then Thursdays is our wing night, and then of course Sundays are been our mainstay for 10 years now, where we have a burrito special on Sundays, and you can come in and get a big old burrito, and I think they're like $9.
Uh-huh.
So, but no, I mean we're fortunate this year. I know there's a lot of other establishments throughout the state that are struggling because of water levels and that.
Mm-hmm.
We're very fortunate.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of new people this year, which is awesome.
Yeah, that is
a lot
great.
of people come, never been here before. We really like this place. So.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Let's see. What are the hours that you're operating with at the moment, Mark?
At the moment, during the weekdays, we're open 7 to 9. Our grill's on from 11 to 8. And then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're opening up at 6 and closing at 9. So.
Okay. If people are interested, I know these the cabins, I think, book up kind of quick sometimes on the weekends, but you've got some RV spots. Just call the marina if people are interested in those.
Yep, just give us a call at 745-1187, and we can hook you up. I know our cabins are. I was just actually looking at the cabin book, making sure I got enough people to come and clean, but the next 3 weekends, our cabins are all booked up.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So we got a family reunion, and then actually August 1st, the marina is going to close at about 3 o'clock. We have a command sergeant major that is retiring, and we're having a retirement party for him at the marina on Saturday, August 1st. So
nice. Okay. All right, August 1st. So August 1st closing at, you said 3?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Let's see, anything that we haven't asked you about, Mark, that you wanted to share with our listeners here this morning?
This lake is it's an awesome place to come. I mean, the comments that I've had from the people that have never been here this year is like, man, this is kind of a hidden gem. And I was like, yeah, this is. And they haven't. A lot of people haven't had to experience it in the last few weeks. But when the wind's blowing on this lake, you can always get out of the wind. There's so many coves and fingers to get back in, and we got 3 or 4 different coves. They seem to rotate through the weeks, and the people go back there, and it's kind of like spring break. There's all these boats tied together, and people swimming and just having a good time.
Yeah. Well said. I mean, you're talking to a kid who grew up in Loop City, so I know how special Sherman Reservoir is. Grew up on it actually through the junior high and high school years, especially. So you're right. It's a very special place, and you make it even more special with what you do at the marina. So we appreciate that.
Oh, we try to. We try and keep everybody happy, and try and keep new things coming every year. So, every business hits a plateau where they kind of level out and get stagnant, and we try and raise that plateau every year.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you've been doing a great job there, Mark. We appreciate it, and we appreciate the time you give us each and every Wednesday morning.
No problem. Oh, I just noticed something.
Yes.
The mayflies are starting to hatch.
Oh, they are. Well.
There's one on my window. That'll change the fishing.
There you go. Yes, it will. It will. Well, Mark, thanks for visiting with us. We'll let you get back to it, and we'll talk to you next week.
All right. Have a good day.
All right. Thanks, Mark. Tradewinds Marina on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
It's the best start to my day.
Varney Pharmacy is proud to offer their customers a great selection of shape-to-fit socks from Dr. Comfort. They're great for everyday comfort or even comfort for long days at the Custer County Fair. Boasting superior comfort and breathability that reduces fatigue and aches, prevents circulation problems, and protects your feet and toes. A variety of colors and lengths are in stock at Varney Pharmacy. Shape-to-fit socks are the science your feet need. For them and so much more, visit Varney Pharmacy in Broken Bow.
Evans Feed Company is proud to serve Central Nebraska's cattle producers with quality feed, mineral, and salt products, and great service, too. Evans Feed has a full line of feed products on hand. Bulk grain products, creep feed, and distiller's pellets, too. They have a very complete line of horse, goat, sheep, pig, bird, and chicken feeds, and pet foods galore. Check out Evans Feed. They deliver great products to your farm or ranch. 800-830-2119. Give them a call. That's Evans Feed, locally owned and operated.
8:21 is the time. Brent with you here in the studio. Jeremy and Dave are on the road. They're headed to Burwell this morning. Going to find out everything having to do with Nebraska's big rodeo. Man, it seems like just a few months ago we were enjoying the rodeo in Burwell. Already a year has gone by, and we'll find out about what's happening with Nebraska's big rodeo this year in Burwell. They'll be set up at Dry Creek Western Wear, and we'll visit with Dave and the gang coming up a little bit later in the show, so stay tuned for that. We mentioned earlier in the show that we have a lot of job opportunities that are being posted at the moment on sandhillsexpress.com on the employment page, and let's run down a few more of those for you right now. If you're looking for a career where you can make a real difference right here in Custer County, well, the Custer County Foundation has a great opportunity for you. They are looking for a full-time administrative assistant to join their team. Looking for someone who is organized, communicates well, comfortable with Microsoft Office, social media, and creative online tools. QuickBooks experience would be a plus in the position, but they're willing to train the right person. Along with a competitive salary and benefits based on experience, they offer a 3% simple IRA match, flexibility, work-life balance, and the opportunity to just be a part of a nonprofit that is making a positive impact in our communities. If you're interested and would like to apply, send your cover letter and resume to Riley Daffer at the Custer County Foundation. You can email it to her, and here's the email address, Riley, R-I-L-E-E, at custercountyfoundation.org, or you can find the complete job posting by going to the Custer County Foundation Facebook page. Come be a part of an organization that's making a difference every day. Also, they are hiring at the Custer County Farm Service Agency, accepting applications now for a program analyst. The program analyst would carry out office activities to provide technical assistance and program support so farmers and ranchers can understand and access FSA program benefits. Basic requirements would include general office clerical work, record keeping, computer ability, organizational skills, and just good public relations skills. Position offers health insurance, 401k, and paid holidays, vacation, and sick leave. If you'd like to apply, please visit this website. Go to usajobs.gov. When you get there, include FSA in the keywords field and then Broken Bow, Nebraska in the location field to find the position announcement. Complete the online application. Deadline to apply is through July 30th. For additional information on the position, you can contact 308-872-6877. Also on the employment page of sandhillsexpress.com, you'll see that Meade Lumber in Broken Bow is looking for a retail sales associate. You would play a crucial role in driving sales and maintaining customer satisfaction. Be responsible for assisting customers in locating and purchasing building materials, as well as providing product information and recommendations. Also involves a focus on quoting projects and selling special order items to meet customer needs. Pay is negotiable based on your experience. It would be a consistent work schedule Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30, every other Saturday from 8 to noon. Looking for someone with construction experience or construction sales experience, that would be preferred. Need computer knowledge, point of sale experience, the ability to lift 50 pounds repeatedly, and ability to stand 10-plus hours a day. Once eligible, you would participate in their employee stock ownership plan, a unique benefit that can provide a financial source for your future retirement that very few companies offer. If interested, reach out to Mead Lumber in Broken Bow. Mead Lumber Company is an equal employment opportunity employer.
Monday night, July 27th, 7:30 p.m., the Trotter Arena will come alive with the Custer County Classic Bull Riding. Enjoy 10-time PRCA Clown of the Year, Justin Rumford. New this year will be the Trick Roper, Cole Miner, and of course, phenomenal bulls and bull riders. Thanks to Custer County Tourism, Adams Land and Cattle, Great Plains Communications, Gateway Motors, and Gibbons Trucking for helping make this happen. Custer County Classic Bull Riding, Monday, July 27th, 7:30. Advanced tickets at Everly Boot and Saddle, Broken Bow Chamber, and the Grocery Cart. We'll see you there.
It's summer in Nebraska, and that means Agland ATV's customers are eager to get outside, chase new adventures, and make the most of longer days, making it the perfect time to fuel excitement with the new off-road vehicle. Agland ATV has the Polaris machines that are built to power through dusty trails, tackle summer tasks, and take you on those spontaneous weekend escapes. So get out now to enjoy every moment of the season, off-road, with Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow. Driver must be at least 16 years old with a valid driver's license to operate. Read, understand, and follow your owner's manual. All riders should take a safety training course.
At RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow, it's about more than nuts, bolts, and tools. It's about neighbors helping neighbors. Every month when you round up your purchase to the nearest dollar, those extra cents go right back into our community, supporting local organizations, projects, and families who make Broken Bow such a special place to call home. Every penny makes a difference. When you shop local, instead of clicking buy online, you're investing in hometown businesses, local jobs, and a stronger community. Neighbors helping neighbors. That's the Ace way. Shop RTA's Hardware, where your dollars stay close to home.
I have a bad feeling about this.
And when it comes to bad weather, KCNI and KBBN are where you turn 24/7. Whether it's lightning, snow, high winds, or tornadoes, we're live on the air keeping you safe and informed.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Or at least a better forecast. Check SandhillsExpress.com anytime for weather alerts, road conditions, and closings. When the skies turn, KCNI and KBBN turn it up.
8:27 is the time. Good to have you with us here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Well, we started this a few months ago, but about once a month we have someone come in and visit with us from BD. And we've got Mike Faltis with us here this morning. Mike, good morning. How are you?
Oh, good. Thanks. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to be here and meet you.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming in. Great to meet you. Well, let's just kind of start at the beginning for you in regards to BD. I mean, how did it all start for you, and then how did you make your way to the Broken Bow plant?
Yeah, they could go in a long story, but I'll make it pretty brief here. You know, so I realize I'm getting older, but I actually applied BD in Columbus, Nebraska, Easter back in 1999, and because I saw an ad in the paper. So that's kind of unheard of anymore, right?
Yeah, yeah, right.
And yeah, so after I went to college at University in Lincoln, mechanical engineering degree, and worked down in Beatrice for a few years. Came home and I'm originally from Schuyler's where I grew up, and family gathering, and opened up the paper going, wow, BD's hiring engineers. Yeah, let's see what happens. And kind of there's where it went from there. And yeah, so if you do the math, I was in Columbus for 26 years, and the opportunity came up here to take the senior engineering manager role here at the Broken Bow site, and a little smaller plant, a little smaller community. Kind of reminds me a little of Schuyler when I grew up in the 80s. Of Broken Bow is, not exactly the same, but a lot of similarities. So it's kind of like, oh wow, I'm kind of going back in time a little bit, going home and raising my kids kind of the way I was raised. So, So yeah, a great opportunity here, and it's been good. So I'm closing in on a year here. Moved in last September, came to town, and yeah, it was kind of a crash course with the kids and everything. We started them in school in Columbus last fall, or end of last summer, and pulled them out of school after 2 weeks and said, "Hey, guess what? We're going to a new school."
Yeah. Well, I hope that the adjustment for them has been good.
Oh yeah. It's the community's definitely been welcoming, and a lot of activities kids are involved in, and yeah, they're doing great. They're really adapting to the new school, and we had them in SCOTUS. I don't know if that's a bad word around here or not, but in this parochial school, so big change going to public school versus the private school, but yeah, they've all adapted very well. So it's been a good move for us.
Well, great. Well, it's great to have you and your family in the area. So, okay, so you've been associated with BD for a long time. Can you talk, and maybe just in the role that you're in, can you talk about the changes that you have seen? One of my go-to questions is always technology and the way that has changed things. You've been with BD for a long time. Can you just talk about kind of where you started and the changes that you have seen moving forward?
Yeah, I think, well, and when I started, it was of course entry-level engineering, project engineering roles, and I've had a great opportunity to even work in some new product development stuff with corporate, done some management roles, mostly engineering, but did a little bit of production management also in Columbus. And, definitely you see the changes in just all the technology, like you speak about, how much faster things have gotten, and yeah, I'm not going back to like the vacuum tubes and the relay logic and that kind of stuff. That's predates me a little bit. So, but just what we can do nowadays with all the automation and how fast computers are, vision systems, and how you can just inspect things on the go. The 100% inspection. There should be no reason for quality failures, things like that. So we've really been able to improve, automated things for inspections and just the various tasks and how fast machines run. Even machines that were maybe designed to run at 200, 300, 400 parts a minute, and now we're running 600, 700 parts a minute. Just incredibly fast at how fast you could process things, the throughput, the efficiencies you can get, and then you're monitoring it all in real time. So if there's a problem, stop. Let's not make bad product and let's correct it right away, rather than, we'll get that check done the next day, and we screwed up for the last 12 hours. So those types of things are just huge improvements in the overall productivity piece of that.
Yeah. So you're in engineering. Talk a little bit more specifically about what your role is at BD and what you do here at the Broken Bow plant.
Yeah. So I always sum up engineering, because a lot of people ask, what does an engineer do, right? And I always say that we solve problems. That's what engineers are trained to do. Go find the answers, figure out how to solve a problem, come with ideas, and it just depends on what role you're in, what your problems are. As a project engineer, your problems are you have to deliver a new piece of equipment, a new product, whatever it is. In my role now, the problems are I need to keep the lights on. I need to make sure that all the facility is functioning, all the support systems for manufacturing. Also, our capital investment. I run our capital budget and the investments we make. New equipment, improvements to current equipment, facility improvements to keep the air conditioners are one example. Some sustainability things, because we've got some Freon that's dated, and not available anymore. So we're updating some of our HVAC systems to eliminate that. And so yeah, I always just say that, kind of like, I keep the lights on. I don't want any calls, because if I get a call, that means something went down, and then we have to go and disrupt people in the middle of the night, get things fixed. So hopefully keep things operating smooth, because if you don't have any calls, then there aren't any problems, then you're doing your job right.
Yeah. Mike, can you talk a little bit about the teamwork aspect of BD? I mean, I know that there are many different facets of BD right here at the Broken Bow plant, but I'm sure that many, if not all in a way, are still intertwined. So you got to have good teamwork. And as I visit with people at BD, they talk about that aspect and the teamwork that goes on at the plant.
Oh yeah, and I really saw even a difference coming from Columbus. Columbus roughly double the size of the plant, and so there's double the amount of stuff going on, so it's easy to get lost in everything that's going on. Coming here, not saying that anything we do is easier, but it's a smaller, more tighter knit group of people, and it seems like there's definitely we'll get together. We got a problem. I'm just drawing a blank right now, but we'll call together a group of people that we'll get some operators or get some production supervisors or get the engineers together, and we'll say, hey, here's what we need to do, and everybody's like, oh yeah, I can do that, I can do this, and it's really that was one of the things that really struck me coming here that's been really nice is just how well people get along. And it's like, okay, this is the problem, let's get after it, let's get it done, and then we'll move on to the next thing. And so yeah, the teamwork around here is definitely a great, strong I guess aspect of what I really see at the Broken Bow plant.
Yeah. I know BD is worldwide, so I've got to ask, have you had the opportunity to go abroad and visit other facilities?
I've definitely worked with facilities around the world. In Columbus, we were the cannula producer. There's only a couple places in the world that BD produces cannula, so we ship to various sites. So worked with Singapore, Suzhou, in China, Brazil. There's a couple sites, a couple in Europe. The only one outside the country that I've actually visited was Drogheda, Ireland. Went there for about a week. Gosh, 18 years ago now. It's been a while.
Yeah.
But we've since actually shut that site and moved those operations to Fraga and to the Columbus site. But did travel a lot. Early in my career, we were building what we called the PosiFlesh syringe lines in Columbus, and we outsourced a lot of our equipment to Europe. So a lot of travel to Germany, Italy, Sweden, Switzerland. And yeah, there was 5, 6, 7 trips a year to Europe sometimes. I had great frequent flyer miles, and it's nice getting upgraded to first class flying across there, across the ocean. Yeah, those are nice perks you get. Unfortunately, it was away from home a lot, but at that time, I wasn't married and didn't have kids, so it was easy to do, know. But nowadays, it's nice. I don't travel near as much, and so it's nice being around, being able to a little more stable, being at home.
Yeah. Well, we really appreciate you coming out to visit about what you do and about BD as a whole. Were there some things that you wanted to mention that maybe I haven't asked you about coming in here this morning?
No, I didn't. I was asking, I think you had Travis on here a month ago or 2 months ago or something, and he's like, oh, he'll just lead you along. He'll just, I said, okay, if I should be preparing anything. And so, no, I was like, I'll just come in here blind. We'll see where it goes. And yeah, just have a conversation. So no, I you kind of hit on, coming to town. I kind of laugh a little bit, we show up in town and so, of course, myself, my wife, Kelly, and our 5 kids, everybody notices us, but we have to go and learn all these people. So we've been able to get involved with, various things with kids in sports and school activities and things like that. And I also I'm pretty easy to notice because I'm the one that drives that big pickup around town with the 6 doors on it. So
okay, you're the guy.
Yeah, I'm that guy. So like I say, everybody knows who we are, and so it's you walk around and people say hi, and you're like, wait a minute, did I meet him? Is that Bailey's friend's dad?
Yeah.
Or and so you have to kind of question that, but we're getting it figured out. Like I say, it's coming along. We've been here almost a year, so getting a lot of the faces and names figured out, and overall been good.
Yeah, well, great. Well, again, it's great to have you and your family in the community, and thank you for coming out to allow us to get to know you better and our listeners to know you better as you visit about BD and what you do there. And we say this all the time: don't know where Broken Bow would be without BD. And it's a very important part of the community, and now you're a part of that, and we welcome you to the area.
All right, well, thanks.
All right, thanks, Mike. BD, our guest on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Having the right tool at the right time can mean the difference between a job well done or total frustration. WinQuest is here to help you make it right during our Napa Tool and Equipment Sale, July 13th through the 25th. Check out great deals on our new Carlisle line, plus sale prices on Milwaukee, Select-A-Walt, Forney, and more. Let us help you get the right tool for the job during our Napa Tool and Equipment Sale, July 13th through the 25th at WinQuest Incorporated. Proudly serving you since 1925. East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
As America celebrates 250 years, we are celebrating the people who make our communities great. It's Red, White, and You.
We're recognizing local legends, including individuals, teachers, volunteers, first responders, businesses, organizations, and groups who make a difference right here at home.
If you know someone who deserves to be recognized, nominate them today. Visit the contests page at sandhillsexpress.com and tell us about them. Red, White, and You is brought to you by
Dairy Queen, Thompson Chiropractic, Power Solutions, Evans Feed Company, Grocery Cart, Nebraska State Bank, Palmer Monument, the Callaway District Hospital and Medical Clinics, Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique, Lines Appliance, and Ridgeline Exteriors.
There's something special about summer in Custer County. Neighbors coming together, celebrating what makes this country strong. Hard work, pride, and patriotism. At Nebraska State Bank and Trust, they've been honored to be a part of that tradition since 1917. For over a century, they've stood alongside you, helping families grow, businesses thrive, and dreams take root. Because when a community succeeds, we all do. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, rooted in tradition, committed to you. Member FDIC.
8:40 is the time. Good to have you with us here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Again, stay tuned. Coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to send you out to Burwell, Nebraska. Dave and Jeremy are on their way there, and they'll be set up at Dry Creek Western Wear. Can't wait to visit with our friends there. Of course, they always bring in some people associated with Nebraska's big rodeo to visit, and so we're going to find out all about the rodeo as it takes place this week into the weekend in Burwell, Nebraska. We'll have that for you coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Hey, are you looking for custom embroidery and graphic tees with true hometown pride? Well, the best place to go is Nebraska Past Your Door. Cynthia, proud to serve our community. You'll find Nebraska Past Your Door on the west side of the square, conveniently located between H&R Block and Costa's down on the square in Broken Bow. Whether you're ordering for fans, school teams, businesses, family reunions, or fundraisers, Nebraska Past Your Door creates quality custom embroidery and graphic tees you'll be proud to wear. It's time to gear up for the new school year, so order your fan gear and school apparel now, and don't forget to check out their newest designs online at Nebraska Past Your Door, including their exclusive Melham and Callaway Hospital apparel collection. At Nebraska Past Your Door, Cynthia is proud to help our community wear their hometown pride one stitch at a time. Well, have you been struggling with your hearing lately? You're like, you know what, I just don't think I hear as good as I used to, but you're like, well, I'm not going to go get my hearing checked because if I have to have hearing aids, I probably won't be able to afford them. Well, Roxanne at Nebraska Land Hearing says, do not let that deter you from getting your hearing checked, because she works with any budget, because hearing aids do not have to break the bank. So visit Roxanne at Nebraska Land Hearing in Broken Bow today, proudly serving the Broken Bow area from the same trusted location for over 10 years. Roxanne has been helping neighbors hear better without the hassle of long drives or big city prices. Over 35 years of experience and multiple Best of the Best awards, Roxanne offers top-quality, state-of-the-art hearing technology, including rechargeable hearing aids. That's right, no batteries to mess with anymore. She also provides free evaluations, free office calls, extended warranties, and discounts for both new and returning patients. So skip the drive to the big city and get your hearing checked right here at home. Call 308-384-3852 to schedule your appointment today. Again, that's 308-384-3852. Nebraska Land Hearing. You will find their office in downtown Broken Bow inside the Broken Bow Chamber Building. Well, of course, we're all gearing up for the Custer County Fair, and one of the highlights every year of the fair, of course, is the Free Pit Barbecue. Oh, yeah, the Tuffy Winberg Memorial Free Pit Barbecue this Monday at the Custer County Fairgrounds. Serving starts at 5:30. Free beef sandwiches, beans, chips, water, tea, and an ice-cold Dairy Queen Dilly Bar to enjoy. That's right, the entire meal is free, so come on out Monday, July 27th. They'll serve from 5:30 until 7. It is the 56th annual Custer County Fair Free Pit Barbecue at the Custer County Fairgrounds. We will see you there on Monday. And again, we say thanks to all of the amazing volunteers that help put on this barbecue each and every year, and the great sponsorship, too, that takes place to deliver it free to all of us. All right, we'll step away for a timeout. More of The Breakfast Show coming up right after these words.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Just want to let you know that I love the show.
I love what you guys are doing in the morning. It makes my day so much better.
KCNI, KBBN Radio.
Why drive and spend your hard-earned money on gas when unbeatable low prices are available right here at Lines Appliance? Right now, dishwashers, refrigerators, and freezers are all specially priced and will continue until this inventory is gone. Like a Mana washer dryer pairs, $4.25 each or $8.50 for the set. Talk to Preston or Brent at Lines Appliance and get these quality appliances on the way to your home. Delivery and setup are available. It's never been easier. If service is what you need, they'll fix it up quick and right. Lines Appliance, 720 South C Street, Broken Bow.
Don't let falling behind on your spraying affect your yield. Now is the time to book fungicide and insecticide applications on corn and soybeans with Aero Aviation. Not only can you fight disease, but you can improve plant health at the same time, increasing yields. Easily control insects like grasshoppers, rootworms, beetles, and western bean cutworms with the help of Aero Aviation. Call Casey, Melissa, or Kim with Aero Aviation at 308-872-5113 to talk about your options.
From the mortgage to childcare costs to the weekly grocery haul, you already know that life comes with many expenses. We all do so much to take care of our loved ones right now, but we don't always consider how those left behind would manage if the unthinkable were to happen. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. Life insurance is a simple answer to that very difficult question. If you have a policy already, that's great. Let us review it with you to make sure it's still the amount, type, and length of coverage that you need. If you don't have a life policy, we will walk you through the process to determine what kind of life insurance protection is best for your family. Just give us a call at 836-2201 or stop in the office in Callaway.
8:46 is the time, and we're going to go to Dawson County. It's time to talk about the races coming up this weekend in Lexington. We've got Ann with us on the line. Ann, good morning. How are you today?
I'm good.
All right. Hey, I've got to ask, we've been getting a nice rain to start the day here in Broken Bow. Have you gotten a little precipitation there in Lexington?
If you want me to be honest, I'm not sure yet this morning, but
well,
I know we were expecting some.
Yeah, well, good. Well, hopefully a broad part of Nebraska is getting a little precipitation here this morning. Well, hey, let's talk about the races. How have things been going really throughout the season for Dawson County Raceway? I'm sure you've been having a good year.
Good. We've done a lot of fun things. More fun stuff to come. This last Sunday, we did a little bit of a fun day during the fair, and Mike Earl brought out his pickup that seats 2 people. So we gave rides. Lots of kids got to ride, and my grandma, who is 92, got to take a ride too. So she said, if all the kids can do it, so can I.
Yeah.
So we got her in, and she said, I didn't even know that was on my bucket list.
Well, that's great. So glad you shared that story, Ann, because that really encompasses what Dawson County Raceway really wants to be about, right? I mean, it's for all ages, right?
Correct. I mean, my 4-year-old granddaughter took a ride, and my 92-year-old grandma took a ride, and tons of people and kids in between. So we want it to be a little bit interactive, and we want it to be to where everybody can come. Bring the whole family. Have fun. Have a good, fun time.
Yeah, well, and that's certainly what will happen when you go to the Dawson County Raceway and enjoy the races in Lexington. I'm looking at the calendar. Can you believe that we're kind of where we are? I mean, I'm guessing you're kind of looking toward the final stretch run, right? At the raceway.
Correct. They say time flies when you're having fun. I didn't realize it was almost the end of August or the end of July. See, I don't even know what time it is.
I know.
The end of July.
I'm right there with you, Ann. I don't know what day or what month it is either. So
we've got races this Sunday. Some people have put up some extra. So C.R. Hay added $1,000 to the stock cars. So it'll be $1,400 to win stock cars, and some others put up some money for modified. So it'll be another $1,000 race for modifieds, and a couple of the drivers put up a little bit of extra for the sport compacts. So it'll be, I believe, $350 to win sport compacts.
Mm-hmm.
So we have some added purses this weekend, so it'll be good. It's going to be a little hot, but still be a good time. And then looking at next week on August 9th, I believe is that date, we will have backpacks and supplies and stuff like that for the kids. We'll do some drawings for backpacks and stuff for the kids. So it's going to be a good... And on that 9th, Eric and Jackie Rowan are sponsoring that night. So they're going to bring out, or they're having the State Patrol bring out their car that does the seatbelt demonstrations. So there's lots of fun coming up for kids and families.
You talk about the way the purses are going to be a little bit higher for this weekend because of what people have stepped up and done. You talk about these events that are still to come. Just talk a little bit about your sponsorship and the people who donate and sponsor different things. I'm sure you're really appreciative of what happens out there.
Oh, very, very much so. We couldn't do it without our sponsors. So, and we have so many sponsors that it's been great. We're very thankful for all of them and everything that they've done. And it's a wide variety of sponsors. So,
and I'm sure, Ann, right along with that is volunteers, because I'm sure you got a lot of folks who just give of their time to make it a great experience for those who come and experience the races.
We absolutely have. We have lots of volunteers. Our family has stepped up tremendously. And then every night that we run races, there's always volunteers that they just step up and help where they're needed, and volunteers behind the scenes. So yes, I hate to start listing them because I don't want to leave anybody out, but know that I absolutely appreciate all of them. They are all very appreciated.
Yeah. About this weekend, Ann, I assume everything kind of stays the same as far as when the races start and the gates open and everything?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. Well, it's going to be a great time, going to be a great weekend, and I know things are really, well, they've always been competitive, but now you're getting toward the end of the season, and I'm sure the competition is ratcheting up just a little bit more probably.
Yeah, we have, the drivers race for points. So they race for track points. Some of our drivers are racing for state, regional, national points also. So they have to hit so many tracks a week and have so many races. But some of them are just racing for track points and the bragging rights and all of that for just being track champion. So we do have some close races, or some close racing in points also.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that will make the weekend really exciting, and so we encourage everybody to enjoy the races and head over to Lexington at the Dawson County Raceway. Was there anything you wanted to add, Ann, that maybe we haven't asked you about yet this morning?
Just come out and enjoy and hang out with us. We love to see the kids and the families and everybody just have a good time. That's what it's all about, is spending time with your family and having a good time.
Well,
and we are going to do $15 admission again this weekend for adults. So.
All right. Well, it sounds like a great weekend coming up in Lexington, and we hope you have a great weekend ahead. And we always appreciate you taking time to visit with us.
Thank you. We appreciate you having us on.
All right. Thank you, Ann. And there you go, Dawson County Raceway. That's going to be the place to be in Lexington this weekend. 5 minutes in front of the hour of 9. Brent with you here in the studio. Good to have you along. Of course, coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to go live to Burwell, Nebraska. And Dave and Jeremy are getting set up there. We'll be talking about Nebraska's big rodeo coming up. It starts this week in Burwell and runs into the weekend. Dave mentioned this earlier this morning, but Don Henley's celebrating his birthday today. The singer and drummer and member of the Eagles, had a lot of solo hits as well. He is 79 today, so as we celebrate, here's the Eagles for you on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. All right, 1 minute in front of 9 o'clock, and we brought Christy into the studio. Hi there.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. I need to fix my mistake.
Well, I think it was both you and I that kind of flubbed up earlier today.
I want to update the chamber, their market on the square. The vendors that you read were from last week, so that's not necessarily saying who will be here this week.
Right.
So I do know for a fact, though, like Turtle Power Pizza was not scheduled to be here this week like they were last week. Secret Garden Trailer, she will not be there, but she will have her produce. And definitely go early for that produce because it doesn't last long. So.
Yeah.
And then I'll have a full list of the vendors that they expect tomorrow for you.
Thank you.
Also, though, I thought, why don't I let you know that you can mark your calendars for the Ladies Sip and Social Monday, August 3rd from 5:30 to 9 at the One Box Convention Center. You can enjoy delicious hors d'oeuvres, a mimosa or coffee bar, shopping, and creative experiences from local vendors at the Chamber's Ladies Sip and Social. And if you want tickets, call the office at 872-5691. The men's steak fry, August 10th at the One Box Convention Center, and you can call and get tickets for that as well. It's a $35 ticket that includes a steak dinner and a cold beer.
All right, there you go. I can't believe we're to the time of year that we're talking steak fries already. Summer's about over.
It does. It just keeps going.
My goodness. All right. Thank you very
thank
much
you.
for coming in to visit. It's 9 o'clock. Let's check in with the news.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth testified Tuesday about Iran war funding in the Senate after facing pointed questions about the war's timeline and Iran's military capabilities.
You don't have a strategy. You don't have a long-term plan to actually win this war. When will you show leadership? When will you show leadership?
Why don't you show some leadership and stand up to your fellow Democrats who won't fund the troops, who stand and play partisan politics while you don't give us the money?
That was an exchange between Hegseth and Michigan Democrat Senator Gary Peters. The U.S. launched strikes on Iran for the 11th straight day. U.S. Central Command announced the completion of the latest wave of attacks last night. New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani Tuesday night walked back his pledge to arrest Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on an international criminal court warrant. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Dodgers won in the rain at Philadelphia 2-1, a two-run homer from Max Muncy. The Phillies ran into a double play to end the game. The Mets won at Milwaukee 4-0. San Diego beat Atlanta 8-3. Fernando Tatis Jr. hit a home run measured at 474 feet, longest in the majors this year. Cleveland defeated Minnesota 5-2. The Guardians back into a tie for first in the AL Central with the White Sox, who got shut out 10-0 at Texas. Cincinnati took one of the late games 4-2 at Seattle. Chase Burns, the winning pitcher, is 12-1. Houston sent Miami to an 8th straight loss 5-3. The Miami Dolphins gave All-Pro linebacker Jordan Brooks a 3-year extension worth $35 million guaranteed. He led the league in tackles last season. And Sunday's World Cup final averaged over 42 million viewers on Fox TV, plus nearly 24 million on Telemundo in this country.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Chance of thunderstorms today, otherwise cloudy skies expected. Daytime highs approaching 75. Easterly winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Storms likely tonight, lows of aloft around 56. Partly cloudy skies. Slight chance for storms tomorrow, highs of aloft around 78, overcast. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Power Solutions of Broken Bow is proud to be your local Vermeer dealer, offering the strongest equipment and parts out there. They are also your one-stop diesel shop, fixing major breakdowns to simple repairs. 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2, Power Solutions, your local Vermeer dealer.
9:04 is the time. Currently at our studios, 59 degrees, cloudy skies, winds are calm, barometer 30.21, and the humidity 95%. Boy, beautiful rain earlier this morning here at our studios. Recorded 41/100ths of an inch, measured at 7 o'clock this morning. That'll bring our measurable precip for the month of July up to 1.75 inches. as recorded here at our studios. High yesterday in Broken Bow hit 87, the low dropping to 60. Our sunset for this evening is scheduled for 9:05.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Ask Nate Bell in Broken Bow or Zach Meyer in Callaway if Auto Owners makes sense for you, or go to myhighstreet.com to find a location. High Street Insurance. See possible.
Good to have you with us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, and let's tell you what's showing at the movies. Here's the lineup at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. We'll look at today first, and showing this evening will be Minions and Monsters as it continues its run at the Fox Theater. Also, the live-action remake of the animated Disney hit Moana will continue to show tonight. And one of the biggest movies out there right now, The Odyssey, the Chris Nolan film, it is showing now at the Fox Theater. It will show tonight as well. Also, don't forget this afternoon they will continue their summer movie series at the Fox Theater. And today they're showing the SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants. Yes, that'll show at 2 o'clock this afternoon at a discounted price as they continue their summer movie series at the Fox Theater. As we check out the lineup for tomorrow night, Minions and Monsters, Moana, and The Odyssey again tomorrow night. And then as we look ahead to Friday, this will be your lineup July 24th through July 30th. The Odyssey will continue to show through the weekend into next week at the Fox Theater. Also, the live-action remake of Moana will continue to show through the weekend into next week. And then starting on Friday, now this has shown periodically in some of the previous weeks here at the Fox Theater, but it will go into the regular lineup on Friday, and that is the movie Young Washington. Before he became the first president of the United States, young George Washington tests his honor, loyalty, and courage by fighting in the Revolutionary War. It's put out by Angel Productions, and it will start showing regularly Friday night through the weekend into next week. And, of course, one of the big movies that is coming up soon, Spider-Man, A Brand New Day, is coming soon to the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. So they bring in the big blockbusters, and you can count on the Fox Theater having the biggest movies around the country right here for you to enjoy in Broken Bow and Custer County. To find out more, we encourage you to check out their great website, watchthefox.com. Load up the Fox Theater app as well to find out more. You can order tickets online and stay up to date with everything happening at the Fox Theater. Well, coming up soon, we'll be going live to Burwell, Nebraska. Going to be talking about Nebraska's big rodeo this morning on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, so keep it right here.
Happening August 6th. Inventory is housed at Minneapolis, Kansas City, Chicago, Columbus, Detroit, and Lincoln locations. Choose from a wide selection of construction and transportation equipment. Don't miss this great opportunity. Visit rbauction.com/Chicago to sign up. That's rbauction.com/Chicago.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Well, it looks like they're getting hooked up in Burwell, Nebraska. So coming up soon, we're going to be taking you to Dry Creek Western Wear, the Big Red Boot in Burwell, Nebraska, as we get ready to take you to the rodeo on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Love coming to Burwell for them.
Yeah, I think having been at the rodeo and having the pleasure, there's a couple things that stuck out to me. I felt like, and I was talking with the rodeo queens about it, I felt like I was sitting and standing in a historic place. I felt like it's kind of a sacred place because this has been going on so long here with the tradition and so forth. The other side of it, all rodeos are entertaining. This one more so than many because of all the things that are going on all the time. So there's not really any big downtime as sometimes you get at rodeos when things are switching up and so forth. I think there's always something to watch.
Yes, and that's what, as you know, being on the board as a committee, we thrive in making sure we are an action-packed show. We call it a show.
Yeah.
It's not just a rodeo. We think of it as a show. You know, we have production meetings. You know, we figure out how we're going to make this thing flow.
Yeah, keep it going.
Make it entertaining for everyone to come to Burwell, whether it's your first time or your 100th time. It's 105 years strong, and we look to keep it going as long as we can, and just kind of gets better and better every year. For several years we had grand marshals, and we kind of focused on rodeo. You know, we were Nebraska's big rodeo, so we kind of was like, let's maybe focus on Nebraskans and
right.
see if that maybe helps us sell tickets. So Travis Schott, our announcer, helped us get John Cook 3 years ago, and it's just kind of taken off there. Larry the Cable Guy last year. Larry the Cable Guy will be here tonight.
He will be here.
He will be here tonight for the Extreme Bulls, yes.
All right.
And then Friday and Saturday, we have Jordan Larson is going to be our Grand Marshal this year. And we're excited to have her. Everybody knows that follows volleyball.
Yeah.
She came out of retirement and is going to play at least one more year with Love Nebraska, and she's excited about that. And so, it's just action-packed week here in Burwell. We got the Freedom 250 trailer. That's a museum in a big, huge semi-trailer. It's going to be set up at the Parish Center. And it's going to be here all 4 days. I think it's supposed to open at like maybe noon or 1 o'clock today. Today's a shorter day, and then it's pretty much open all day up until about rodeo time, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So if you want to see some neat history of America in a small town of Burwell, Nebraska, there's just so much to do in Burwell.
And you have all the fair and everything going along with this, so something for the kids in between, and as you say, you just come and spend a lot of time because there's a lot to do.
Yes, that's what the other thing that makes it unique is it's also the Garfield County Fair, so it's big time for the 4-H and FFA kids showing off their, rather static exhibits, calf, sheep, goat, horse, pigs, whatever they work so hard for. This is their showcase. Some of them go on to the state fair then, but for a lot of them have been working with their animal for several months, basically say this is it, and last time they'll probably work with them, unless they are going on the state fair. So there's just so much to do. NebraskasBigRodeo.com is the website to look and get your schedule, and we have the trolleys running up in town here, so there's plenty of places to park. If you fill up out there, you can park at the fairgrounds if you get there early enough. Jump on the trolley. It'll come back downtown to the Freedom trailer. Then you can hop on the trolley and go back to the fairgrounds. So we thank the chamber for keeping the trolleys going for us, and that's a big help getting the fans shuffled, around, because as everybody knows that's been here, our crowds, especially on Friday and Saturday night, have been rather large
They're
crowds.
big.
So,
you
finding a place to park out on the fairgrounds is a little tight with all of our food vendors and farm and ranch vendors that we have out there. So it takes up a lot of our parking. But, there's always uptown, hop a trolley and come down and see the show.
Well, thanks for the invitation and covering some of the things. And I say some of them because there's lots of things to do. And the community here, Jeremy and I when we pulled in, we came down the road here, so we didn't go by the fairgrounds. So I haven't been by since everything's been kind of fixed up, and maybe we should talk about seating and so forth, because I think you've revived all that.
We have the North Grandstands is basically all new, fixed up this year. It was pretty much done last year, but it's lifted up in the air now, sitting on concrete. So your view is unbelievable. It's best seats in the house, in my opinion. The west side, we still have rental bleachers over there, which by next year we hope to have that all fixed up also. But there's plenty of seating around there. We have some pictures in the hall underneath that the late Jim Sabota and his wife Marilyn donated to us. So it's basically, I can't remember what year Jim started taking pictures, but there's some old and some new pictures in there, so you can kind of see some of Nebraska's big rodeo history and some of the cowboys and cowgirls that were here over the years. There's a picture of Lane Frost in there, which would have been taken Saturday night here in Burwell, and then the next day in Cheyenne in the short go is when he got killed. So he was in Burwell less than 24 hours
before we lost him.
Yep. Yeah. So there's, just talking about that history, there's just a lot of history in that arena, and it's just the community, the surrounding area is what makes this place roll. The businesses, in small towns you get hit so hard with donations all year long and stuff, but the Burwell community steps up, and like I said, not only Burwell, the surrounding community steps up too, and it's an economic impact on this whole area, and people travel from all different directions coming in, and we just thank everybody, that all the volunteers, the businesses, fans, anybody that has anything to do with Nebraska's Big Rodeo. If you're in Burwell this week, we thank you. Stop by and look at all of our businesses. If you've never been here, check out the downtown. There was a bunch of kids painted the streets the other night till almost midnight, and they did an awesome job doing it. There's some really neat stuff up there. Hopefully the rain don't wash it away, but very thankful for the rain. Hopefully it'll get some of those guys out of the hayfield, and hopefully we'll have great crowds for 4 nights of rodeo here in Burwell.
I hope you do too, because I know you guys work on this year round, so it's not something you put together in a short period of time. It's an ongoing thing. And while you're in town, folks, go into the businesses that we're talking about here, and you'll find some history in those too. As I remember stopping into some of the businesses, they have some pictures of some of the previous rodeos going all the way back to when Native Americans danced for the crowd many years ago, to some really historic pictures that you can take a look at when you're doing your shopping.
Yeah, the north side bar is basically a museum.
Yeah,
has several pictures in it, and there's some books and Monopoly game floating around somewhere in town here. I don't know if they have it here, but you can get a Monopoly game now that's Burwell history, but there's all kinds of history about the Burwell Rodeo, and it's just neat to be part of it. And another thing we're going to have, we're celebrating America's 250th.
Right.
We got the trailer. We're going to have some parachute jumpers also on Friday and Saturday night.
Wow.
It'll be jumping out with an American flag and stuff. So Friday and Saturday is going to be huge days. There's just a lot going on those 2 days, especially Saturday. Thursday we have bands in the beer garden, Borderline tomorrow night, Pioneer Band on Friday and Saturday night. So it's 4 nights of action-packed stuff here in Burwell.
Okay.
Just make it a day. Come to the lake.
Yeah, there's
lots of camping. If you got a camper or tent, it's supposed to be a little cooler. Pitch a tent. There's a lot of stuff to do in Burwell.
Come to town. Now, I have to go back to the beginning of our conversation. You mentioned, is this your anniversary today?
Yes, it is.
31.
31 years. Yep.
And mixed in that story was the wild horse races that you participated in and won twice.
Yep.
Now, I want to check your fingers. Do you have all your fingers?
I got all my fingers, toes. Haven't had any surgeries because of that. The only surgery I've ever had to any kind of sport was softball. I had to have a knee fixed playing softball. I used to, along with the wild horse race, I used to squeeze in about 150 softball games a year. So,
well, I'm probably too much older than you to have played you, but we used to play a lot of softball and come up this way. And I invite folks from all over our listening area to come up and enjoy what you guys have put together here. And I don't think they will regret it because it's historic. It's a good time. You'll make some new friends. You're going to get to see the wild horse races, the bull bash, and it's all right there in that historic arena. So thanks for taking time to talk to us today.
Yes, thanks for coming up and covering Burwell. We appreciate.
Well, we've been coming up and seeing Jody here at Dry Creek. I was just talking with Jody probably at least 25 years, and we always look forward to it. And the other tradition is I always buy a shirt before I leave, and usually Jody helps me pick it out. So I'm hoping to get another shirt today. Jeremy might get one because I'm fully outfitted here with Dry Creek. My pants, my shirt. Jeremy will tell you this is what I wear every day because I love their shirts here, and the pants fit. It's a good place to come. And the company's good.
Majority of my clothes come from here. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
Appreciate it very much. Thanks a lot. All right. Let's see here. Let's take a quick break on the radio. And, Brent, if you can take a little break, we'll get set up for our next interview.
All right, Dave, thank you very much. 9:41 is the time. You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
If you or someone you know lives with epilepsy, be aware of an uncommon but fatal complication called sudden unexpected death in epilepsy, also known as SUDEP. The American Academy of Neurology and the American Epilepsy Society have released a new medical guideline to help patients, families, and caregivers better understand SUDEP and its risk factors. If you have epilepsy, it is important that you talk with your neurologist. To learn more about SUDEP, visit aan.com/guidelines.
9:41 is the time. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We'll be sending you back to Burwell. In the meantime, we want to give you a quick reminder to mark this down on your calendar. KCNI KBBN Radio is bringing Cruise Night back to Broken Bow. It'll be on August the 20th. Music, cruising, sails across town. We'll have more details as we get closer to the event, but we just want to throw it out there so you can mark it down on your calendar. Cruise Night coming back to Broken Bow on August the 20th. All right, we're going to go back to Burwell, Nebraska. Been enjoying the conversations that we've had as we salute Nebraska's big rodeo. So let's go back to Burwell, and once again, here's Dave.
Thank you very much, Brent. I'm excited and have the pleasure to visit with a longtime friend. Jody is here, Dry Creek Westerns. Jody, it's good to see you.
Oh, Dave, it's so good to see you. I'm glad you made it this year.
I am too. And
you're wearing your favorite shirt.
I am.
You got right here.
And I cannot believe it. I'm not going to mess with. Well, let me just do this here.
We got more of them.
Yeah. I won't buy another one of this same pattern, but it's my favorite. But I'm going to have you pick me out one.
Okay.
Will you do that?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And I don't know if Jeremy wants one. We could fit him out too.
Oh, yeah, we sure could.
Because Jody can she can look at you and tell you what size you need to wear.
Yep. Okay. Jeremy's a large.
Yeah, he's a large. I want to talk a little bit about a couple different things, Jody. First, I want to go back in time when we first met and came here, whatever it was, 25 years ago or so, and we had to broadcast from the back because we needed a phone line, and that's where we started. And my favorite memory of you is you did the whole show one year with the bow off your glasses. You just had them sitting on your nose and did the whole show that way.
Yeah.
I remember that well.
Needed my glasses.
You did. So let's do a little history lesson on when you started the store. Could we do that?
We came in and started the store in the spring of 1993, so we've been here for 33 years. And I was young, didn't know I just knew what I wanted to do. Put the blinders on, and 33 years later, here we are. And it took some building because we started from scratch, but it's been a wonderful business.
It has been.
It has been.
So when you started, you rented the space and you started stocking it. So you didn't buy an existing store.
Nope. We just started stocking it, and I did a lot of research on. There's a whole psychology to how you set the stores up, and just put nose to the grindstone, and it was pretty lean those first 10 years,
Yeah.
pay-wise, and I had a partner at that time that helped me out here at the store. She's since retired, but we pretty much worked it just the two of us.
Well, you've done a great job.
So
I think what always stuck in my mind after coming up here to see you, whether it be just to shop or do the radio remote, is the amount of inventory and selection you have for everybody.
I might have a problem with overbuying.
Yeah, you might, but boy, it's to the customer's advantage because you can find what you want, and you can find also what maybe you just would like to have, right?
Yes, yeah. And then I always stock things that, like, I have different customers in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I always try to, like, shop for them, because everything I like, not everybody else is going to like. And so I kind of do a little bit of personal shopping.
Yeah, yeah.
And that kind of helps too. So we get a good variety in here. And then we try to keep in mind that we're not a boutique. We're a full-blown Western store. So we always stock not only for women, but men, children, toddlers. We carry hats, boots, jewelry, but we also have home decor and tack. And we have a custom tack shop in the back. But we try to make sure that we have something for everybody, because we are, that it's few and far between that you get the Western stores. And we want to make sure we not only have the fancy, pretty stuff,
mm-hmm.
but we also want to make sure we have the everyday hardcore. Come in here, you need a pair of work jeans, you need a pair of coveralls, you need something to work in. We have that too, along with the pretties.
Yeah.
And you kind of got to have a mix.
Yeah, and I think, we always stress when we visit that, yes, you're a Western store, but you have just regular sewed shirts,
Yes.
pants, and so forth. So if you don't want to dress Western, you can still come here and shop us, because you say
Yeah.
there's not a lot of stores to go buy clothes in small towns.
Exactly. And that's one really good thing about the Western industry, is they've really paid attention, and they make a lot of what we call crossover.
Mm-hmm.
So it's stuff that is got a Western label, like Ariat or Wrangler, but it doesn't necessarily look traditionally Western.
Mm-hmm.
So that you can get something like, and we carry, like, especially for the FFA boys, we carry a George Strait flat-fronted Docker-like pant for them to wear. And we have suit coats and ties. We have the convenient zipper ties. So it looks like it's tied, but they just have to run a zipper, so it's much easier.
Those are.
Yeah.
I happen to have a couple of those.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Yes. Now I'm not putting anybody down here in my town, but I don't think we can buy a suit coat or a tie in Broken Bow anymore.
Oh.
And I think that's happening a lot in small towns.
It is.
And you've been able to maintain that.
Yes, we have and the nice thing is we not only have those dress pants from the George Strait dress pants, but we also, most people wear them with jeans now.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we have from the more dressy jeans to your good old straight 13 MWZ Wranglers. And the suit coats go with so much stuff now. And so we do carry a really nice charcoal that goes with like every color under the sun for shirts underneath of it. I mean, it even looks great with yellow under it. We've dressed it up every which way. And then we have a nice plain black one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Yeah, it's amazing how many phone calls we get because there just isn't very many places anymore that carry that product.
There's not. Let's talk boots and shoes a little bit. The red boots on top, so we know you got boots in here.
And it's getting bathed this morning with a nice heavy rain we're getting right now.
It's getting washed for the rodeo, that's for sure. But there's also a wide variety of shoe wear now. You can get the cowboy boots, and I know you've got lots of those. And you see a lot of guys who are farmers, ranchers, who wear something a little more comfortable. You've got it all.
Yeah. We carry the Ariat Terrains, which is kind of a heeled tennis shoe, but they work nice for every day. And we have even like little fancy. Ariat makes a shoe called Hilo. They're kind of like a Hey Dude, but way upgraded. Like they have really nice arch support, good interior, so. And the girls, we have some of the cute little boots, ankle boots to wear. That looks really cute with capris. And we have all kinds of different shoes too, which is nice because some people don't want to wear their cowboy boots every day, and some people wear their cowboy boots day in, day out. So and we try to. People always ask me, well, what's the best work boot? Well, I can't really answer that because it depends on which company makes the boots that fit your feet the best. Because if it fits your foot better, they're going to last longer. And they're all, I think, they will make different grades of leather and what they treat them with. But you're going to get pretty much the same wear out of each company as long as you're fitting your foot correctly.
Well, they've got the choices, the footwear that fits their needs of comfort, work. Well, you want to be comfortable when you're working. So all across the board, you got it covered.
Yes, we do.
And the store is magnificent. I always just kind of, my jaw drops every time I walk in, and I love shopping here. I think, let me look. I think this is one of your wallets.
Yes, it is. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, bought that here a few years ago. I think this is one of your belts. This is definitely your pants and shirt.
Yes.
And I don't really shop anywhere else for clothes. I really don't because first of all, I like the smell of it when you come in here, don't you?
Oh, yeah. It smells like leather.
Leather, yeah. So for the rodeo, you've got some specials going on?
We do. We've got 10% off of all cowboy hats and 10% off all boots because you can't go to the rodeo without hats and boots. And then we also have free tickets to the rodeo.
Oh.
Compliments of Wrangler. We are a PRCA rodeo, and we qualify then for their free rodeo ticket program. And how that works is you come in, you buy $75 worth of regular products, and they give you a ticket free to turn in as a voucher at the rodeo to go to the rodeo. And it's every $75. So if you spend $150, you get 2 tickets.
Okay.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
And so that is a really nice program. And we have a lot of people that come in and stock up on jeans, not only for themselves, but school's right around the corner, and they get the kids all outfitted. And we always make sure we get large shipments of Wrangler in before rodeo so that we have a good selection. And that Wrangler stuff has been flying out the door, so that's pretty cool. Even though you can't tell anything's flowing out the door.
Well, no,
we can tell.
Well, you always have, you don't have just one item up there. You have several, so somebody won't be disappointed, right?
Yes, we will try to give a good selection.
Yeah.
So we have Wrangler and the little boys and the toddlers also, besides the men's and women's. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
The hours change any at all during the rodeo?
During this whole week, we're open till 7 p.m. Or people quit coming in because rodeo starts at 7:30, and usually about 7 o'clock people clear out and start heading out that way. Every now and then you get some people that are like, we're going to shop for a little while, and that's fine with us.
Okay.
Yep, like my dad said, you got to make hay while the sun's shining.
That's right, and you have for
33 years.
33 years.
Yep, this is our 33rd rodeo.
Wow.
So.
And real quick, I don't know how much time we have. There were times over that 33 years that the rodeo had its peaks and valleys, but it's been peaked now for quite a long time.
Yeah, because we've had good promotion. Our rodeo board does excellent. Those people, for the amount of time, volunteer time they put in, they have to be just absolutely exhausted, and they do a really good job. I'm excited about the bull riding, extreme bull riding tonight. Mm-hmm. That I think it's going to be a fabulous addition to our rodeo. And they're still going to have the chuck wagon races and all the other pieces to it. It's just going to be all bull riding, and I think that's pretty cool because that's a very popular sport.
It is.
For a lot of people to watch.
Yeah.
And so, but our rodeo board really does do an excellent job, and they have had a lot of obstacles to jump over, like with the grandstands.
Yep.
We have 3 new grandstands now. Well, one's temporary till they can put something else up. Mm-hmm. But there's been a lot of storms go through.
You've had your share, that's for sure, the last few years.
Yes, but the new facility is awesome. The North Grandstands with the new ticket office and the bathrooms, and then they have a gathering hall that they also rent out for weddings.
Okay.
Which is really weddings, receptions, graduation. That gets a lot of use, and it's really nice. People really need to come and see it. It has a kitchen in it and everything.
Wow.
And that's something then that they can get income throughout the year to help pay for the whole facility. So they've done it smart.
They have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for hosting us again, Jody.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I am too. And Joan and I will be back and do some more shopping, and we'll get a shirt or two here today.
Okay.
I do need some new pants, and I just know the size and the style. These are George Straits, right?
Yes, yep, yeah. Those are George Straits.
But what I can't understand is why this waist size is changing on me. What?
It has to be closet shrinkage. That's what we call it. It's closet shrinkage.
Okay, I like that.
Those closets sometimes can do like naughty things.
They really do. But I know you can fit it. You can fit me.
Yes.
All right. I wanted to just say one thing about your store. Kind of talked in the back about it. But your store is so much more than just a clothing store. With the years that you've put in here and made this store as wonderful as it is, you've given back to the community during that period of time, and I know Burwell appreciates that.
Yeah, and our philosophy is always that we're not going to make it if we don't support the people that are going to come in and help us make it. And rodeo is so important to us. It really is a large amount of income for us each year, and we have the high school rodeo here. And the community and the rodeo's been so good to us. Why wouldn't we?
Well,
we sometimes have, this week we get a little extra. So we try to give it back to the rodeo so that they can keep going too, because they're important to us. They're really important to our business. So we want them to make sure that they're here for another 105 years.
Well said. Well said. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Did I see an announcer come in here somewhere?
Sneaking in behind you, Dave.
Oh, geez. Scared me. Yeah. Come on over here.
Are you we live here? It's
yeah,
really happening?
We're live. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful.
We'll get.
How are you?
Good.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Good to see you, Jody. I'm good. Thank you, Dave.
Mr. Schott, how's it going?
It's good.
Your name was mentioned earlier, and it wasn't bad.
In vain?
No, it wasn't bad at all.
Okay, that's good.
Let me turn. You got that rodeo voice.
Oh,
going.
sorry. I can back around, Dave.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So I asked Jody first thing, gosh, is this rain going to bother the rodeo? And she assured me that the Burwell Rodeo anyway, is a rain or shine event.
It is. And ironically, what people don't realize is they dump about equivalent of an inch of water on that arena. If it didn't rain today, they were going to dump about an inch of water on that arena because it's sandy, number one, and it can absorb it, hold it, keep it, etc. And in sand, Jody, an old barrel racer from way back, would attest that if you don't water it, it gets deep ground, and which means your times aren't as fast and so on and so forth. So if it didn't rain I think they're flirting with a good, strong 60-100 so far here. But if it didn't rain, they were going to put water on anyway. And a lot of people that just show up for the rodeo at 7:30 don't know that, right?
Right.
And that does several things. It obviously makes a better playing surface for the livestock contestants, etc. But it also makes it less dusty for the fans and the very expensive PA equipment, microphones, big screen, all those things. My voice.
Yeah.
So all those things. So honestly, this, and she mentioned a little bit the covered grandstand. It's covered, right? So if you are, I think tonight the forecast looks phenomenal. Maybe actually come in here and buy a jacket or a sweatshirt or something even. But other than that, looks great. So should be no dust.
Yeah, comfortable. Especially the next couple of night performances should be just about right.
100%.
And they've added the extreme bull riding.
Yeah,
and that's got to be exciting. I mean,
it is.
You'll be announcing that as well.
You bet. Yep. Yeah, that's a brand new thing. The genesis of that is about a year ago. Larry the Cable Guy was here for all 4 days, and he owns bucking bulls. And there's PRCA rodeos that have bull riding, and then there's what they call PRCA extreme events, where it's standalone events is bull riding only. And he owns 50-some bucking bulls himself, and he's like, Trav, how come they don't have extreme bulls here? Well, in the rules of the PRCA, you can't have an extreme bull riding on a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, because that would be 40 bull riders that would take away from a lot of rodeos.
Oh, I see.
So that would be like 40 bull riders instead of 40 bull riders going, 10 of them going to this rodeo, 10 of them going to this rodeo, 10 of them. It really hurts the contestant numbers at weekend rodeos.
Mm-hmm.
They said, well, yeah, you can have it. It's just got to be Sunday through Wednesday. And then, of course, how do you pay for it? If you want to attract the big players, you got to have big money. And so basically Larry the Cable Guy and Warren White got together and says, well, I think we'll put up the money. And so those two guys and maybe somebody else in there put up about $30,000 for these contestants to ride for tonight. So it's a brand new event. That's kind of where it started about a year ago with the vision of it. And it takes some big dreams to pull something like that off and some big money, and people stepped up to the plate to do that.
We don't have a lot of time left, but I wanted to kind of get your take, because you do rodeos all over the country, I think, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I've done them in 15 states. So over the years, I've done quite a few in different places. Mm-hmm.
What makes Burwell special?
Oh, you said we don't have a lot of time left, and then you asked that question, and I could be here till party line. So number one, it starts with a 105-year history, and the same thing that makes a lot of things special is just the history, the depth of it, the generation on generation on generation. Locally, we're coming on. There's people that are on this committee whose parents, grandparents, great-grandparents put their blood, sweat, and tears in and nailed planks on the bleachers and mowed the grass and tilled the arena, cleaned the toilets, all those fun things that people don't see the committees do. So you definitely have some skin in the game when it comes to the community. And then just the so there's nostalgia there. There's generations of blood, sweat, and tears put into making this rodeo possible and making it a success. And it's just kind of cool that after a while it develops a sense of pride that a town of 1,200 can swell up to 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 people and 15,000 over the course of the 4 or 5 days. That's certainly a source of pride and a community, and why people like Dry Creek, Western Wear, and Jody sponsor it, and then why the people keep coming back, and then it's developed into kind of what I call old homecoming week. If we're honest, everybody in our small towns wants everybody to return.
Right.
You want your kids to return, your grandkids to have an opportunity to live where you lived or grew up, how you grew up, kind of, and that's not always the case. It can't always happen. But for Burwell, certainly, it's old homecoming week. Like you might have went to grade school here in 5th grade and moved away, but you're still coming back to the rodeo and bringing your family now. And so that's a shotgun answer to your question that I can't encapsulate in just one answer. But it's it's the old if you know, you know. When you're here, you know it's special.
It's kind of a feeling.
It's a feeling.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Well, I'm feeling like you're going to have a good time the next few days.
I always have a good time, Dave. Yeah. If I can't have a good time, I don't even want to go do it. So if you see somewhere I'm not, that's because I wasn't going to have a good time there. So I don't want to go there.
Well, rain or shine, Burwell Rodeo takes place 7:30 start times.
Yeah, 7:30 each night. And we're excited about the Extreme Bulls tonight, but it still has all the fan favorites, the wild horse race, steer riding, dinner bell derby, those kind of things. Brian Patton, who's with me here, the Misfit Cowboy, if we get a chance to visit with him, I don't know, but so he'll be here. And then, of course, we're excited. Jordan Larson, the former University of Nebraska volleyball player, 3-time Olympian. She's won a gold, a silver, and a bronze. Pretty legendary. They call her the governor for a reason in the state of Nebraska. She'll be here Friday and Saturday in the parade on Saturday morning and stuff. So she's very excited about coming here and being the Grand Marshal and getting her first taste of Nebraska's big rodeo.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. That concludes our broadcast. I did want to thank our. Well, let's let the rodeo guy thank the sponsors.
Yeah, he didn't have to read it all.
Just the bold type.
Yeah, we'd like to thank our friends at Nebraska Big Rodeo Committee. Of course, Trotters Woe and Go and Trotters Feed. Burwell Livestock Sales every Friday. Pizza Palace, best pizza in Nebraska. Rouse Hydraulic Rakes, located north of Burwell. Special 1776 Patriotic Peace Rouse Hydraulics Rakes going on right now. Of course, Dry Creek West and Wear, where we're located right now, under the Big Red Boot in Burwell. Close to Northside Bar and Grill, the only rodeo museum with a bar in it. Taney's Farm Services for all your Vermeer needs, and Gideon Heating and Air. Right now, they're out of business because they don't need heat, they don't need air, but most of the time they do. These are a wonderful breakfast show remote sponsors here at Dry Creek Western Wear in Burwell, Nebraska.
Wow. I wouldn't have touched that. I wouldn't even been close to that, Jeremy. So thank you.
Yeah, you would have.
Well, thanks a lot for dropping by.
Yeah.
And thanks to Jody and everybody. Thanks, staff, for putting up with us for a while. We've loved being here. And look forward to talking about the Burwell Rodeo for years to come.
All right. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you. Send it back to the studio.
All right, Dave, thank you very much. What a great remote. Always enjoy it when we go to Burwell, Nebraska each and every year to promote Nebraska's big rodeo. All right, that's going to wrap it up for the show today. Thanks for listening, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll visit with you again tomorrow morning.